He never buys me flowers. He never does anything nice for me. Yes, because every time he tries, you say it's not good enough. This is a problem a lot of men are facing right now. Let's get off into this.
If you want a guy to do nice things for you, let me give you a little bit of advice of what not to do for the younger ladies. When I moved in with my ex-husband, he came home from work one evening with a dozen red roses.
Nice gesture.
And instead of being like, wow, how amazing, that's so sweet, there was no reason. He was just being really sweet. And my asshole self reacted with, why'd you get me red roses? You know I don't like roses. Peonies are my favorite flower. Lo and behold, he never got me flowers again, and rightfully so.
What a king, knowing his worth.
If you want a guy to do nice things for you, and even if you receive something that is not your taste, you don't like it, he should know that you don't prefer those. Fucking encourage him. Act gracious and grateful.
Yes. And here's the reason why. So shout out to her for having a little bit of self-awareness here. Here's the big reason why in chat. Put a 1 in the chat if you agree. It's because men want respect and women want love. If you can show a man respect, build him up, speak positivity into him, speak life into him, men will move mountains. Men will start wars. Men will eradicate species of other men. Just because a woman spoke life into him. So many of these women are more like mortuaries or funeral homes with how much life they don't be speaking into these men. That's the big problem right now. Let's see some of the comments. What do some of the comments say? Peonies are my girl's favorite flowers. Well, I buy her roses all the time because I think peonies are among the most expensive flowers you can buy and they're seasonal. Bought my wife red roses 24 years ago simply because I saw them in a shop and thought they'd make her happy. She was angry and suspicious, asking me what I'd done. I'm still with her, but she never got another flower from me, nor will she ever. I'm telling you guys, man, that's what it is. That's what it is. You do these nice gestures and women take advantage of it. And the thing is when it comes to taking advantage of things, you guys should take advantage of free cash where you can scan that QR code and you can get $10. Don't ever say I've never done anything for you guys. You scan that QR code, you click the link in the description, you can get $10 just to play mobile games. I think you can cash out when it's like $20. The average person makes $24, $25 in like 20 minutes. That's more than some people are making at their freaking jobs, dude. So scan the QR code, click the link in the description. Don't ever say that Loki and I have never done anything for you guys.
Won't they do?
Because if you do, I'm gonna sick Loki on you. So how about that? Let's get back into this.
What point are you gonna just stop begging him to do nice things for you and just end up leaving? Just leave. He does not serve you a purpose anymore.
I love it. This is coming from a big back woman.
Big back.
Who doesn't have a man.
You know, you shouldn't have to ask him to do things like the third or fourth or fifth time. You deserve a million times better someone that will actually respect you and want to make you happy and not dismissing you.
Men are forgetful. Put a 1 in the chat if you agree. I battle this all the time. I'm very forgetful. I'm very one-track minded. I forget things a lot. I need constant reminders. But the thing is, if you remind me, I'll do it. I'm not going to remember everything. And it's because men and women are different. Put a 1 in the chat if you agree with this. Men and women are different. A woman's mind is like a ball of wire or a ball of yarn. I heard one of you guys say a ball of yarn. I thought that was a good analogy. So everything's connected. What I mean by that is everything in their mind is connected. What you had for breakfast is how your print was looking at noon, is also what you guys are doing for dinner, is also their mood tied to, oh, did I have enough water today? Everything's tied together. For men, our minds are like boxes. We compartmentalize things because we divide and conquer. That's what we do. We're predators by nature. That's what we do. That's why when you go to like a mall or something like that, you see a man's section very far back and it's like this big compared to the woman's section. It's massive because women are scavengers. They kind of pick through, they see what they like, they get a berry here, they get some twigs here, they do the. Men are like, where's the meat at? Where's the hunt? That's where I want to be. Speaking of hunt, my boy Mike Mike Hunt. That was stupid. But either way, you guys smell what I'm stepping in, right? So men's minds are like boxes. We compartmentalize things. We pull a box out, we talk about it, then we put that box up. So everything's not connected for us. So that's why men need constant reminders. And almost every guy I've ever known has been forgetful. It's just part of the game.
At what point are you going to leave? You have to understand that your peace and your time as a girl, woman, whatever, right?
I don't know if I can trust somebody that puts on their lipstick like above the lip there.
Shots fired!
Your lips ended. You need to end the stuff right there too.
Is very, very priceless. Like, you need to understand begging for a man to act right is only wasting your pretty years. You're
Honey, when did your pretty years start?
Shots fired!
too pretty for this. When are you going to wake up
Uttered never by anyone towards you.
and realize I'm too pretty for this? Because
You've never had that thought. You've never had that thought run across your little fat mind.
are. No man is worth begging and waiting around for him to do the right thing. He's not worth it.
This is why you just need to buy a dog and die alone. Buy a dog, die alone. Make it easy on all of us.
So if he's not doing something that you desire, like opening the car door for you, getting you flowers, texting you back in a specific amount of time, calling you, asking you on a date, taking out the trash, whatever it is
Septum ring theory.
that you desire, instead of trying to control and manipulate him into getting him to do the thing by saying, you're not doing this thing, I wish you would do more of this thing, I have another trick for you that will change the game.
So instead of manipulating him, here's another manipulation tactic. Okay, let's hear it.
Altogether. You see, I just went on a date with this man who pulled up to pick me up, and instead of getting out to come open my door, he basically just said, get in. And while it was the first date, I didn't make a fuss about it. I just observed it, and instead of trying to make him wrong for it or comparing him to the last guy, because the last guy was very persistent in terms of opening the car door, I just held
Wait, so the last guy did all this stuff, but you still left him? Huh? Make that make sense, bro.
the vision that he was the type of man that wanted to open the car door for me. And instead of saying anything, I paused, hesitated, thinking that he was going to get out to open the car door. He didn't. I said, okay, no problem. I opened my own car door. I got in. I let it go. And I just remembered in
Jesus, imagine making a 3-minute TikTok because a dude didn't want to open up a car door. This is the world we live in.
If you want him to make you feel special, if you want him to take the time and energy to plan things for you, if you want to feel feminine and happy and nurtured,
Feminine? Yeah, it's a feminine tumor. It's benign, but it's feminine as well. What is that? Feminine? Come on.
in your relationship, then you must stop doing this instrumental mistake you're doing every single day, my darling. The biggest mistake you're making that is not making him take the time and effort and energy to put into you is you're being okay with the bare minimum and you're showing up regardless of what he's
The problem is the bare minimum has moved to above the goalpost now. We are talking bare minimum now is higher than ever. It's no longer a bare minimum.
doing. He's calling in the night at 12 a.m. and telling you to come over to his house. You're running like a little puppy towards him without even thinking about the fact he didn't communicate the whole day and he could have planned a nice day out with you if he had done that so.
Yeah, but she's street material. She's not girlfriend material. You got to realize what material shop you're being sold in, boo-boo. Sometimes you're just not fine grade A Italian leather. Sometimes you're just streetwear.
She's a runner, she's a track star.
You know what I mean? Like these ladies, they want to get treated like Gucci and Chanel when you're Stussy at best.
You're not looking at that. You're just taking the bare minimum and running and grabbing to him with the tightest fist because you don't want to lose out on that man. You need to start doing instead is telling by actions and words that you're not okay with the bare minimum. If he's calling you at 12 in the night to come over to his place without communicating the whole day, you're not going to pick up the call. Rather send him a text in the
Yeah,
morning.
I'll take things that'll never happen for 1,000. Women are going to take those calls. They're going to get busted up by
not
Chad
teach a man.
constantly. All right, what do we got here? Is she right?
How to be your man. Do not ask him to show you off. Do not ask him to text you. Do not ask him to care about you. Do not ask him to bring you random flowers. Do not ask him to plan dates. The right one will know
Dude, good Lord, her face. It looks like she's an extra on Gumby.
exactly what to do and when to do it.
Yeah. And when you're hiring an employee, don't teach them the necessary skills they need to succeed in their role. Fire them and wait for somebody to show up who actually knows exactly what you want because they can read your mind.
It's so true, bro. Well, and here's the thing. The dating market is a lot like the job market, but I just don't think people want to say it. But I'm going to sit here and I'm going to be your soldier. I'm going to say it. The reason it's a lot like the job market is because if you want to be a wife, ladies, and if you want to be a husband, fellas, there's prerequisites that you have to be a husband or a wife. You have to be a girlfriend first, you have to be a fiance second, and then you have to be a wife third. If you're looking at a potential woman to be a wife, I'm going to be looking at things that would make you motherly and wifely, right? Can you cook? Can you clean? Are you feminine? Can you speak life into me? Are you fit, feminine, friendly, cooperative, submissive, and you have no children outside of me and you? Do you have a low body count? Are you easy to get along with? Do you have a good sense of humor? What are your political beliefs? What are your religious beliefs? These are things that are all prerequisites to even be in the runnings for a fiance or even a girlfriend. Then once you get that, you can become a wife. I feel like we live in a society now where women just want to be a wife, but they don't want to be in a relationship. Put a 1 in the chat if you agree. So many women want the title of, oh, I'm a wife, but they don't want to really be married. You don't want to have a duty towards your husband. You just want to have a rock on your finger and be a wife. That's the big problem. What does this chick got?
Never tell a man what you want.
Never tell him what you want. All right, this is great. Off to a fantastic start. We get the highlighter red lipstick. Here we go.
Instead, show him. Hello, my name is Carla, and Restoring Healthy Mindsets is my
I hate these TikToks. They're like, hello, my name's so-and-so, and I book sessions.
You need to be congruent with what you want. If you want something, don't say it. Show it. Be about it. This is why I always say work on yourself, invest in your career, invest in you, because it will come natural to you. And romantic relationships are not going to be the exception. So again, ladies, don't tell a man what you want, show him what you want. And I'm going to give you a clear example. If you don't want to do movies and Netflix, when he goes and picks you up, don't wait for him inside your house. Wait for him outside. Communicate to him that you are not going inside to lose the temptation of doing other things. As a woman, you need to be wiser. You need to be intentional, because there are things that should not be communicated through verbal language. They should be communicated through...
What I'll never understand is like these 22-year-old women trying to preach wisdom to older women. It's like, you've barely been on this earth. You've barely been on. This is my whole thing with the young creator economy of these people trying to like be the gurus. Like, dude, you're 22, or girl, you're 22. What wisdom are you going to bestow onto me, somebody who's 35 years old? Like, these women right here just give bad advice after bad advice. You just got out of high school talking about communicate to him that you're not gonna just be a normal human being. Like, a lot of this stuff is so common knowledge, but they try to paint it up like it's something else. This is why I'll never do this to you guys, bro. I'm just going to shoot it straight. I'm going to shoot it absolutely straight. But it shows you how desperate a lot of women are, because there's so many girls in her comments like, yes, queen, yes, I love you. You're so great. This is the delusion that they live in. Things you should never do for a man. I guess maybe look nice, maybe? Is that the one you're going to say first?
Guys, today we're going to go over things you should never do for a man, and I got notes, so that's when you know it's serious. Number 1, cook.
All right, end the video there. We're done. Never cook for a man. Okay, so you'll never get a man. There you go.
Do not beg him to do more. All I want you to do is simply say this. I'm not mad. I'm not upset. I just don't think that we're looking for the same things. I'm looking for someone who wants to be consistent and put in effort, and I just don't think that's you. I promise you that comment will hit him a lot harder than whatever complaint you have. Follow me for more videos like
What are you talking about? You're still alone. It hit you so hard that they all left you. I just disappear. They know what they're doing. Silence is the best. They don't care. They already have someone else in mind. I'm not disappointed. I'm just less interested. Okay, but what if I'm married to him? They're still trying to gaslight you after you say this. Girl, I don't even tell them because they know. I just leave. Girls, take your power back and we ride at dawn. I love it, dude. Misery loves company. Here's another one.
How to turn your man into a provider. You need to feel comfortable making him feel uncomfortable. You need to be okay with seeing him struggle, because if it ain't him struggling, girl, it's gonna be you. And I say this with so much confidence because when I first met my husband, I was in the dating scene. If I could provide the lifestyle of my dreams by myself, being a woman who has to deal with menstrual cycles, hormone changes, and I do not have testosterone running through my veins, you're telling me I'm going to put an excuse for a man who can barely provide? Absolutely not. Again, this is personal preference. I personally cannot respect a man if he's not capable of providing for me. Not because I can't.
Just the admittance to gold digging. The admittance. If he ain't got money, I'm not interested. This is crazy. But you know what? They can have it. I'm going to let them have it, because I'm going to say this. If you're not fit, we don't want it. Oh, am I the bad guy now? We don't want the big back women. Big back. We want the women who are fit. You want women or you want men who have fat wallets? We want women that have fit bodies.
Do it by myself, but because I can do it for myself. As women, we need to stop taking away a man's responsibility.
Have you ever noticed this, chat? Put a 1 in the chat if you have. Anytime a man comes up on money, anytime a man gets vertical success in his career, anytime a man comes up, he goes, great, this is fantastic. Now I can have a family. This is wonderful. Now I can provide for my wife, my children, my dog. I can provide. This is a great thing. This is beautiful. But when a woman does it, She goes, now I got all this money. I don't need no man. I don't need a guy. Why would I need a guy? I can do it myself. If you can't do something for me, then I don't need you. How selfish and narcissistic is that to just sit there and openly say that? When a man has resources, his first instinct is, let me share these resources. Let me have a family. When a woman has resources, she hoards it, which is maybe why they call them whores. I don't know. She hoards it, doesn't want to share. I can do it myself. And then it becomes if he has as much as me, that's cool, but he has to have as much as me or more. That's what it becomes. You ever notice that, chat? Oh, God.
These are some questions you should never, ever, 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 ever ask a man.
Let's see how single women are trying to keep other women single today.
For real.
Number 1, are you hungry? It doesn't matter if he's hungry. It's not your problem.
So caring.
Love it.
Number 2, do you need something? You're not there to fulfill his needs. He's there to fulfill yours.
Thanks for demonstrating that someone doesn't know how relationships actually work.
Number 3, how are you feeling? His feelings don't matter. Only yours do.
So much for some women having empathy.
Number 4, do you like this? Whether it's something that you made for him or something that you're, wearing or whatever, or something that you got, whatever.
Bro, she looks like she's an extra on the Hunchback of Notre Dame. Shots fired! These are the women that are preaching right here. Look at this chick, dude. I would look better as a chick.
Unless he paid for it and, he offered to buy for you and you want him to get his money's worth. No, don't ask that. But otherwise, you don't need his validation for anything, for any reason. Because why? His opinion doesn't matter.
I can think of somebody else's opinion who really doesn't matter
Crazy.
that much either.
Can I help you with that? He doesn't need your help. He's a man. He does not need your help, okay?
I wonder if they consider men and women to be equals. Because that would mean that women don't need help from men either.
What can I do for you? Or what can I do to help you? Nothing. The answer is nothing.
Why didn't they just title this video, How to Make Sure That Your Relationship Absolutely Fails in Every Way?
But dude, that's single women keep women single, bro. That's what it is. The misery loves company. I mean, we reacted to a chick a long time ago, did a whole video on her. Basically, she was talking about how you don't get married, don't depend on a man, and then before you knew it, she was engaged and married and depending on a man. You can't make this stuff up, dude. It's so good.
Women don't like nice guys. I work with women all day and I hear them complaining about toxic men. And then when a guy is nice to them, they just always talk about how he's just too thirsty. How is he too thirsty? Because he's into you. And then you want to complain about the men that are talking to multiple other women and are emotionally unavailable and don't give you time of the day.
I mean, this is true, bro. You treat a woman like a star, she's going to treat you like a fan. Should have bought a Honda, put it on a t-shirt. It's because women love the drama. I think deep down, and put a 1 in the chat if you agree, I think really deep down, these women love the drama. They love that drama. They love it, they love it, they love it. They want it. They want to know, they want that toxicity. Bro, let me show you how down bad I am right now, chat. Let me show you guys. I'm so down bad, I've been looking at these first edition Pokemon boxes. This guy sells them on Etsy. They're proxies. Proxy first edition Pokemon booster box. Apparently this guy's got crazy good reviews. So if you guys are looking for one, it's only $450. But it is a little more expensive. You can get one on Temu or AliExpress for like $100. But dude, I want one of these so bad. And dude, I can afford it. This is the problem. I can afford it. I could buy it. But I don't want to, because if I do, it's a slippery slope. But if one just ends up in the P.O. box. Just saying, chat. Just saying. No, I would do, if you have a business and you want it promoted on the channel, bro, if one of those shows up in my freaking P.O. box, dude, I'll shout you out for a month. All right, let's see what we got here. Let's get into the Twitter. What do we have? What is this? $10,000 tickets for Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce's wedding at Madison Square Garden. Who pays for this? What? What is going on? What? All right, here we go. What do we got here? What is this chick talking about? What is this chick talking about?
My brother let me go through his dating app messages, and I need to talk about it because what the fuck is wrong with women? First girl, they match. He asks her on a date. She says, "Where are you taking me?" He says, "A steakhouse downtown." She says, "It the expensive one or the one on Fifth Street?" He said 5th Street. She unmatched him over the location of a steakhouse. Second girl, talked to for a week. He planned a whole date, coffee, then a walk by the river. She texted him the morning of, Honestly, I'm more of a dinner and drinks girl. If you can't do that, then I don't think we're compatible. They never
Is this true, chat? Let me know in the comments. Is this what you guys are dealing with?
even met, and she's already got a price tag on his time. Third girl told him, and this is a direct quote, I'm talking to a few guys right now, so whoever plans the best first date is probably who I'll go with. She literally turned his dating life into a bidding war.
She's a runner, she's a track star.
Y'all are out here treating men like DoorDash for a free night out and then wondering why they stopped putting in effort.
That's crazy. That's wild. A bidding war? Oh my God, bro. What? What is that? Oh my Lord. Oh man, that's crazy work. What is that, bro? What is this? Okay. Oh, that one's too long. Some of these are too long, bro. All right, here we go. This one. How old are you? What do we got? What do we got?
How old are you now?
Let me turn this down. It's a little loud. I love this guy. Desirable Truth.
I'm 46.
Dang.
You ever been married before?
With your whole chesticles all out, 46 years old. Crazy work.
Twice.
How long were both your marriages?
First one, 14 months. The second one, 7 years.
14 months. Y'all didn't even try.
How old were you when you had your...
Her first marriage sounded like she's talking about her first kid. 14 months old.
First marriage.
It's 28.
What changed that caused you to file for divorce?
I realized he was an alcoholic and he was addicted to pain pills.
That can't be fun, can it?
No.
What were some of the struggles that you dealt with being with someone who was an alcoholic?
The anger. He was financially not responsible. You never knew which side you were going to get of him.
You would wake up...
I just love the lack of self-awareness here. Notice she didn't say, you know what, I picked a loser. I picked a guy who wasn't fit to be in a relationship with. I should not have gone with him. It's always, oh, he was an alcoholic. He's addicted to pain. Like, why'd you pick him, dude? If women are here's what I'll never understand. Women are supposed to be the ones that have all this discernment, but then they pick dudes who are alcoholics and addicted to pain pills. Now, the guy, he's a bum. He's a loser, right? You're on pain pills. You're an alcoholic. You're a piece of crap. I think we can all agree. Put a 1 in the chat if you agree. We can all agree. If you're addicted to pain pills and you're an alcoholic, you're a loser. You're not doing anything with your life. You're not productive. More than likely not productive. But for women to say, well, I have great discernment. I know. I can tell. And then they pick that guy. Like, bro, come on.
One day and he'd be cool, calm, loving. Yep. And then the next day it would be like a flip switch.
Yes. He's definitely had some bipolar, I think, in him.
No, the second marriage of 7 years.
Yes.
Why did that one end?
Great guy, just didn't see him as my forever person. I didn't want to just live in just being something content. I wanted passion and more in my life.
So it was
They always want more, chat. Hypergamy. It's do better syndrome, dude.
Routine.
Yes.
That kind of killed it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But you were with him.
Dude, here's my thing. Oh, man. Good relationships are boring, dude. They're very boring. Because from a good relationship, you have structure, you have routine, and you have discipline. If you guys were to follow me around for a day, even 2 days, my life is so ridiculously boring. I wake up at the same time every day. I go to the gym or go on a walk. Afterwards, I work. After that, I spend time with family. I play video games, and then I watch TV with Cass. The most exciting thing we do during the day is go walking. That's the most exciting thing I do. I don't do anything crazy. Cass is completely content. We raise our daughter. We spend time with her. Go take Loki's, go take him out. I can't believe he didn't perk up when I said walk, but our life is boring, dude. That's what it should be when you get in a relationship, though.
For 7 years, right? At one point, you wanted it to be forever.
Yeah.
So why not just say, you know what? Fuck it. Let's keep going.
Because we were in counseling for years and it just wasn't clicking, and I decided to get one life. So why not try to find the person?
Why not go back in them streets?
She's a runner, she's a track star.
Supposed to spend the next 40, 50 years with.
Oh, you're 46 now.
Yeah.
Do you really want to give marriage another shot again?
Well, I own a wedding planning company, so I don't
No, absolutely. She never would, unless the dude's a burgillionaire.
know if I want to actually get married again, because I know how much a weddings actually cost. But I would like to find love, yes.
At this stage in life,
they all want to find love.
What's the minimum amount of income you would want your life partner to make?
Minimum $250,000. I know how much I bring in.
For a 46-year-old woman. For a 1982 Honda Civic, I got to bring in 250 bands. 250 bands. Come on.
And I want to make sure the man brings in more.
Like, it goes back to the statement I just made. He's got to make as much as me or more. This is just sad, dude. This is just sad, dude. Goodness gracious, brother. Goodness gracious. You can't make this stuff up. What is this chick talking about? I don't even know what this clip is. We're just going to react to it. See what we got.
Happy Pride Month. I mean, what a truly useless celebration. Like, okay, we learned we like dick in our ass. Sounds like
based
something we should be praised for a month. What a great accomplishment.
Dude, I actually agree. I think we should have Veterans Month and we should have Pride Day. Because now we have Pride Month and Veterans Day, which is crazy. Guess my body count. Okay, what do we got here? School teacher, or maybe she's cosplaying this. 8 + 3, -5. Oh, good Lord. I don't even know where to start with that. Is she serious? Can anybody do that math? Let's check the comments here. What do we got? What do we got? The whole body count shaming is a really dumb concept, huh? The men who do not seek relationships who are better off mingling with women of the same nature than paying for digital content. You'd want young men to become familiarized with women thus to alleviate their natural scent behavior than avoiding promiscuous women and remain a slave to the ethos. Sex workers are vital to the functional society. You know that means 103 people saw her and immediately left. That's -15. Did she unalive 15 people? Like, I'm just... Good Lord. Somebody did the straight up math on that. Equals 15. -15 cannot be correct. Yeah, so it seems like her body count's 15, which is like, hey, cool. You know, do you, boo-boo? You want to go out there and buck a bunch of dudes? I'm cool with it. Oh, my God. What is this?
Let me show you how nothing is real. Step number 1.
What is going on?
Hold on. Womp. They were fake. Of course they were fake.
I mean, honestly, I whatever.
Yeah, fake. Step number 2.
Okay, yeah, the context, definitely.
Get those out of my ass. Get out of my ass. Dang things. Dang little thing. Step number 3.
The cumbrellas. Dude, this is like how girls in like 7th grade did their makeup. The super glittery.
All-time personal favorite step right here. Can it be some makeup wipes?
The makeup wipes.
So I'm so excited. Step number...
What's crazy though, dude, is I almost bet most men I'd rather see this than what you just had there.
I don't even know. Taking off the lash glue. Also another Ava favorite because it feels too dang good.
Ugh, God. I mean, she's beat to bits, but I would much rather her look like that than look the other way around. You know what I mean? I just don't think this is what men are dealing with right here. Instagram, real life. All right, let's get into oh my God, let's get into the comments of yesterday's video here. What do we have? Buddy Bay, Buddy Bay? All right, wounds have healed. Man sells his car, wife's car after discovered she's cheating. Here we go. She crying, she lying. The best part of the Adam 22 situation, he was warned by literally everyone to not ring her up. No accountability. That girl got her car sold by the hubby. She couldn't even get mad because he was so guilty. If you call yourself hot, you are not. I agree with that. One dude lost his best friend, his fiance, brutal. She's a demon. Woman, please don't leave me. I need my meal ticket, man. Bye, Felicia. You caught me cheating, but I'm going to blame you for finding out. You go, girl. They try to hide it from family to use the he was abusive excuse, expose them to the father, mother, and everyone so this wouldn't make up lies, or so she wouldn't make up lies. It happened to him, but her whole family were on my side because my actions talked louder than her bullcrap. She's a runner.
She's a runner, she's a track star.
Girls kill me. The man going through her phone is worse than her cheating. That's crazy work for sure. Yeah, see, that I agree. They're all run through. They're proud of it. Cheaters never prosper. The Levi Nichs show with his pet human, Levi. Nod to the vintage cartoon, Mr. Peabody and Sherman. You like the new gulp gulps?
Gulp, 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 gulp.
Yeah, that's so funny when the women are mad that the dude is going through the phone. Like, I know I cheated on you, but you're going through my phone. What are you doing? Ain't that right, Lokes?
Won't they do?
But I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. It's always good to have you guys out, man. Until next time, peace. Loki, do you want a treat? All right, we got some, oh my God, these things are long. I'm gonna have to break these in half. Oh my God, they smell terrible. Oh. This was twice that long. That's long, right, chat? Show you something long. Loki, free. Sit. Shake. Wait. Can we get some freeze in the chat? Free. Go to your place. God, I gotta use some hand sanitizer after that, bro. That thing stunk. That thing was foul. All right. Brown Bomber in the chat. Somebody asked in the comments yesterday, they're like, Levi, why do you do a color at the end of your show? I don't know. I just started adding it to see who was real and stuck around to the end. All right, we've got a cologne for you guys today. It's going to be Art of the Universe by Lattafa. Art of the Universe. It is a dupe of Blue Talisman, which is a very expensive, very, very expensive cologne. So if you want to get the non-dupe Ex Nihilio, I guess, Paris, Blue Talisman. But this dude, I've got a sample of Blue Talisman. Let's see. Art of Universe. See if I can't find the notes here. Citrus, fruity, fresh, spicy, sweet, musky, green, fresh, powdery, white, floral, aromatic. Very, very nice fragrance. Let's get a sniffers. It's weird. It almost smells like the color blue in a very odd way. But yeah, Art of the Universe or Art of Universe by Lattafa. It's maybe like, I don't know, 30, 40 bucks. I'll put it down here so you guys can get it if you really want to. But Lokes, is that good? Wow, it got deleted. Loki saw that beef stick and was like,
flawless victory.
But I'll see you guys tomorrow, man. Peace.